Meghan Markle's inspired by many different people. We've seen it over the years now. Gloria Steinem, she liked for about 10 minutes, and then there was somebody else, you know. Every person she meets, apparently they're inspirational. They're the person that made her. The only true person that she seems to have stuck by is none other than her mother, Doria Ragland. She loved her father, gushed about him on Instagram and on the TIG and the vlog and all that sort of stuff, but seemingly now not an inspiration at all, even though it is said, allegedly, that he paid for the bulk of her college education, looked after her, drove her to all those auditions as a budding person, as it were, to try and break into the world of show business. But now, as things look really rocky, whichever way you look at it, including the fact that she has a brand new team behind her with the William Morris agency, they're not miracle workers, you know. You cannot make the public like you. But the one thing where you don't necessarily need the public on your side is one that I know well because I report about it on a daily basis, and that's politics. There's one person who Meghan Markle's truly taken inspiration from. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you today. We'll have a wave today. Beautiful sunny day, isn't it? Yes, not bad. By the way, yes, I'm going to have to lose a few pounds, and I've decided I'm going to have to give up a few things. I know, you know what it's like. I know it's tricky, isn't it? What do you know? I mean, especially with winter coming on, you like your comfort foods. Which food, do tell me this, which food would you have to give up by choice if you had to ditch one of them? It could be a biscuit, a pudding, or is indeed a main meal. I mean, I love all the bad things, you know, steak and kidney pudding, chips and gravy. Delicious. Just no good for the waistline, is it? But what would you give up? Do let me know in the comments. I'd love to. You'll just then make me really hungry reading them all, thinking, oh, that's lovely. What about pork pie and mushy peas? Anybody out there that loves that? That's a lovely tea. Yes. Back as ever to your breaking raw story of the day. Now, this is interesting, as I say, because when you think about it, there are very few areas left now for Meghan Markle to go. Popularity is a huge thing in the world of show business. You do need people on your side. It's as simple as that. You need people to buy into your brand. Doesn't matter whether you're a singer, dancer, actor, TV performer, whatever. But now, as we already know, Meghan does have a sight set on people politically. As we know recently, she sort of let it out there via her team about becoming a senator. That's right. That didn't necessarily work out, but that's not the end of it. According to a very well-placed source working alongside Meghan, let me tell you, they do reveal many things. And apparently Meghan believes truly this, that when you look at one of the biggest world leaders right now, who is none other than President Zelensky, well, let's be honest, he started out as a reality TV star, a struggling comedian, and then by some sort of fluke became the president of Ukraine. And when you think about it, he's really very much revered. I remember when he came over to the building behind me here, Parliament, a couple of years ago, looking for more money. And people were queuing up, you know, senior politicians wanting to stand beside this man who a couple of years ago was seen as something of a joke. According to that very well-placed source, Meghan believes, well, if he can turn it around and be taken seriously, why can't she? She's apparently a positive activist who wants the good for her country. That's not to be decried, whatever. But the bottom line is you do need to win people over with votes and a personality. Many people believe she's too thin-skinned for this. But as she pointed out to a very well-placed source, she finally became a name in a TV drama. She married one of the most famous men in the world, entering into one of the most famous families. So how difficult could politics be? Have we all got Meghan wrong? Does she have the drive? Does she have the thick skin to make it happen? As ever, I'd love to know what you think to this particular story in the comments below. Who would have thought Zelensky could have inspired Meghan Markle? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.